Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Kind of caught me in mid-project here. What I'm doing is loading this toolbox with extra tools that I have to create a second workstation so that if me or someone else is working at this station, tools are available right here as opposed to tracking them down on the other side of the building or whatever. I know the building's not that big, but it sure is convenient just to turn around and grab a tool if you know where it's at. So let me show you how I'm doing this and what I'm doing, and I'll be right back. Okay, I've done this on other videos before, but I'll do it again. In case you don't know what this stuff is called, it's called Kaisen foam. And what it is, it's about 6 layers. I don't know if you can see that very close, but that's layered. There's individual layers of 1/8 inch foam. So you can dig down as deep as you want to shadow your tools. These just went down one layer. So I'm redoing some of the foam that I had in another box, but you could turn it upside down and start all over again. This is one side, so you just turn it over and do it all over again. So what I got here, I've already done a couple of them. This one I just cut out with the razor blade. So I'll show you how it works. You can kind of see the outline here. So what I like to do is take a screwdriver, dig down a couple of layers, and just start peeling. You want to try to stay at the same level, and you can, it's not that hard. If you feel it start digging too deep, just don't go as deep. That's coming up really nice. It's not hard to do. Stays at the same level. Just like that. Boom. All right, then your pliers go right in place, just like that. And one thing I like to do is I like to put a finger grab tab in there. Makes it easy to get the tools out. So what I'll do is just come in here and do a square like that. Just like that. Then you might want to dig down a little bit deeper just so your finger can go down in there. Pull out a couple of layers. So that's a little bit deeper there. So there you go. All right, we'll do another one now. Just like this. Place it where you want it. Always use a fresh razor blade. The sharper the better. You only get about 2 cuts out of one razor blade, and you can flip it over and use the other side. This one's probably got a couple of cuts on it, so you can tell when it starts getting dull because it'll start dragging the Kaisen foam, and you don't want that. You want it to slice through. I'm a big advocate of Toolbox tool shadowing. Now, I know it looks like a big giant pain in the butt, but you don't have to do this but one time. And it takes time to do it. But the theory behind this is if you have to get up and go looking for a specific tool, let's just use a 10mm socket, for example. Everybody has to look for a 10mm socket. And you go to a drawer and you open that drawer up and you got 50 sockets rolling around. You don't know which one's a 10. You think it is, but you might grab an 11, you might grab a 12, you might grab a 1/2 inch, you might grab a 9. Even if it's not there, you don't know it's not there because you don't have a space for it. So by shadowing your tools, that lets you know immediately when you open that drawer if the tool's gone, number one. Number two, you're going to know exactly where that tool is when you go to get it after your brain gets trained. It don't take long to train your brain where your tools are. But I can promise you it'll make your life a whole lot better after you get through all the BS stuff like this. It's just not BS, it's kind of fun actually. But once you get yourself used to doing this, looking for the tools, because you're going to know where they are every time, you'll find you're able to do jobs much faster and with a whole lot less stress, because you're going to know if your tools are there or not. If somebody comes in and snags one of your tools, you're going to know it right now. All right, let's see if this fits in there. Look at there. It only took about a minute or so. All right, we'll put us another finger grab right there. Just like that. How about that? All right, I'll do one more for you. Something like this. Okay. We'll come in. On the ends, I just square them off. You don't have to make it, you don't have to get too precise. After you do a couple of these, you'll realize that as long as you stay close to the edge of your tool, you're okay. A lot of people want to draw them out, but if you draw them out, you're not going to have as tight of a fit. So you need to outline the tool with your razor blade as close as you can. I don't know if you can see it. I'm just kind of letting the razor blade ride along the edge of the tool. And I'm not using hardly any force. All right, then we'll come down this side. Just walking it really easy, holding the tool with one hand. Coming on around, just like this right here. Boom. You can see the outline of the tool. Come in here with our screwdriver and we'll get it started. And then just pull it out. Just like that. I used to admire these guys that had their toolboxes shadowed and always wondered how they do it. I thought it looked so cool when they open up a drawer and all these tools are laid out and easy to find, and looks professional as well. It does take up extra space in your toolbox. I'm not going to say it don't, but you can always get a bigger toolbox. All right, let's do a finger grab right there. Just like that. All right. All right, let's do the last one. As far as pliers go. Give me a new blade. All right. Very simple. Barely even using any effort. Just with a new blade on it, it just literally slides through effortlessly. And save time. You don't have to draw it out and then come back. You're doing double the work. If you just cut it with a good blade, save some time. It'll be more accurate cut. Yep, see. All right, now let's go down a layer. There you go. Just like that. Now let's put a finger pull here. there you have it. I'm going to do this other side, and I'll probably do a time lapse on it, play some music. So if you're bored, you want to watch the process, please do. If not, well, skip to the end. But I'll go ahead and do a time lapse now. Be right back. Now, and insert that into the drawer, just like that. How about that?
How about that?
And that just became a pliers and extra screwdriver drawer. How about that?
How about that?
All right. So now that you know what I've been doing with my toolbox, I guess that will conclude the video for today. I got a lot more work to do, but I just thought I'd share that with you. All right. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll talk to you later.
Don't act like you're not impressed.
So, as usual, I really appreciate you watching. If you like what I do, hit the subscribe button. If you don't, thanks for watching anyway, because I know you got this far in the video. I'm Steve Carr, and I'll talk to you later.